1045 The Team, 1045theteam.com. On the phone right now, Shereesha Richards, star of the UAlbany women's basketball team. Great Danes off to a great start here in the 2015-16 season. And Shereesha, last Saturday, you scored your 2,000th points in a win over Vermont. That is a lot of buckets over a 4-year span, huh?
Yeah, it definitely is, but it just shows how much hard work I've put in, and everybody who has accomplished this milestone has put in, and just, a testament to the coaches and their help that they've given me and my teammates to reach this milestone. So it is a lot of buckets, but it's a great accomplishment.
How has your game changed over now 3.5, 4 years? It looks like you're taking more jumpers this year, but how has your game evolved over your time at UAlbany?
It has evolved in so many different ways, to be honest. Like the first 2 or 3 years, Coach was like, I'm going to try to move you to the 3, and, but then it never happened. I always end up staying in the post, doing post move and, getting better at that. And then, over the last 2 years, he's had me extending my game, work on something each year. So like my junior year, well, not my junior year, pretty much my sophomore year going into my junior year, I worked on 15-footers and maybe 1 and 2 threes here. And then this year, I definitely worked on a lot of threes, taking threes. So now I have the privilege to take 1 or 2 threes here in the games, which is awesome because it extends my game. I don't have to stay on the block and get triple and double team. So it has just evolved in many ways. Dribbling, it will get better, but, that's still not my strong point. But other than that, everything else has changed. The way I move, where I shoot, my shot selection, just everything.
You guys went out and you guys played at Tennessee, which is, you're talking about one of the top 2-3 programs in the women's game. And I was told that you were the best player on the floor that day. What does that mean to you to hear things like that when you're talking about, hey, this player from UAlbany is the best player on the floor, and we're talking about Tennessee?
I mean, it's a great feeling to know that people think that and can say that, but just because, I'm not going to say I'm the best player ever, but I do work my best to try to be up there with everyone that play at such a high level. Everybody look at Tennessee as one of the higher level teams that pretty much can run with UConn or Stanford or Notre Dame, and to be up there with them in that category of being one of the best players, it's a great feeling, knowing that I can play with them. I can even play for Tennessee if I really wanted to. So it's just a great feeling to just have that.
You guys are 12-3 overall right now. Big conference game, early season showdown coming up this Saturday at noon at Sefke Arena. You're playing Maine, who's, by all accounts, the team that can really challenge you guys in the America East this year. What do you guys have to do to beat the Black Bears this weekend?
Just got to focus on defense, since that's the main thing that Coach has been focusing on. And if we don't lock down on our defense, that's definitely what's going to get us. But, it's up to us. We're normally the one who beat ourselves, to be honest, because I think some people get wigged out or something. But, but I'll be ready. I'll be ready to fire my team up. We'll be ready to go. And just, like I said, we just got to focus on defense.
I had somebody reach out to me on Twitter a few weeks ago, and I think he said, Brady, you got to get Shereesha on your show because I've got a young daughter, and she's a great role model for young girls basketball players. Have you thought about that? Like, people are coming out to watch you play solely because you are a role model for young players around Albany and just young basketball fans that are girls.
Yeah, I've thought about that, and I absolutely love that young people look up to me. Like, younger girls look up to me, and I can actually inspire someone to actually want to be something. So I think that's a great thing to have young girls look up to you and be like, oh, I want to be like her someday, or I can play basketball someday, or be something more than just a basketball player. It's a great feeling. Just like the other day when I was about to score my 2,000 point, and this little girl came, she said she wanted to come to the game for her birthday. She actually came to the game for her birthday, and it was just, I felt so happy and proud to know that she chose to come to the game for her birthday just to watch me play. It meant so much to me.
What are your plans post UAlbany? There's been a lot of speculation about whether you're going to look at the WNBA, but what are your plans here after graduation?
Well, definitely looking at the WNBA or to play overseas. If not, still want to apply for grad school, and just kind of like see where things take me. That's pretty much it.
Shereesha Richards, UAlbany women's basketball player. Big game for the Danes coming up on Saturday at SFQ Arena. They're playing Maine, one of their top competitors in the America East. That game at noon. Make it over if you can. I will be there as well. Shereesha averaging 24 points a game this year, and the Danes are 12-3. Shereesha, best of luck on Saturday and continued success here for the rest of the year, okay?
Thank you.